Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Happy Thursday. Happy September as well. We are in the back quarter of the year 2025, and this is the first Jank Pack Thursday for September. Last week was Bill and Ted's, and it was quite an excellent time. Still haven't watched the movies. I meant to over the weekend, but I simply forgot. Be that as it may, we are back. There's 83 entries that live upon the wheel. We will shuffle, we will spin, and we have got our history factoid of the day. On this date, September the 4th, the year is 1957. The Ford Motor Company debuts the what would be considered one of the greatest fails in automobile history, the Edsel, named after Henry Ford's son, suffered from a combination of quality, reliability, and design issues. 118,287 were sold, and it was discontinued later, or 2 years later, November the 19th, 1959. Coming up, well, this is kind of interestingly ironic. I will explain over at the table, but coming up, we have a pack of Michael Jackson cards from Joe Mansman, and there's gum in there. Barry is happy. See you at the table in a second. And here we are over at the table, and it's actually a good thing I said that I would tell you the story later, because this pack won't be hard to find because it came from Joe in the most recent thing, so more than likely, that's not a guarantee, but more than likely, it should be right up near the top. It should be because we're seeing a lot of the stuff that Joe sent. G.I. Joe, Corvette, Alright, I'm not doing that anymore. Oh, Lord. Michael Jackson. Second series. 3 super gloss photo cards. 3 stickers. 1 stick. Oh, God. 1984. All right, so what would 1984 be? 41 years. This gum has been sitting in this. Does anybody even know what these packs are actually made out of? We always, we call them wax packs, but what else is in there? Oh my. This is going to be fun. But I think it really is going to be fun. And the reason I said it was kind of ironic that it came up because Monday on the Autograph Fisherman stream, we were myself, John, and Zach Squared, Zach from Georgia Zach's Sports Card and Collectibles. We were talking about this because I was talking about the box of Jank, and I mentioned that I had these in there, and I know, and I'm going to do this because Christine, John's wife, is a huge Michael Jackson fan, so shout out to Christine, and I told John, hopefully if all the cards have survived the gum, it's moving around, so I don't think it should have stuck, but these will be going on the pile that I will send to you so Christine can have them. And also, I want to give a big shout out to Joe Mansman, who sent this pack in the rather large box of Jank. Link to him will be down below. Joe is an awesome guy. Please make sure to show him some love because he is going through a bit of a rough patch right now, and the community definitely will be rallying to support him. Now, let's get in and 1984. That was ever so long ago. 41 years, to be precise. All right, let's take a look at it. Okay, well, the cards actually very cleanly survived. Oh, Jesus, it's in a stick. Oh, God. Not 100% sure how I feel about that. I've dealt with the gum before that was in the wrapper. It was the Flintstones, but that was from 1995. I don't know what 1984 pre-wrap gum is going to be. I don't even know what that looks like. We're going to find out in a few minutes together. Barry, pull up a chair. This is going to be a good one. So let's get in and let's see what in the world we got. And we're going to have some really good photography, methinks. And then we got a little piece of okay, so you make a puzzle on the back. That's going to be good. I like these. Okay, are these flipped? No, not really. Okay, so we'll do the sticker. Okay, these are the sticker cards. We'll do them first. I see what's going on. Not sure what the letters are supposed to spell, but more of the puzzle back. So we've got R, we've got Is that G? And then we've got F. Oh, it's a pupper! Look at a pupper. Look at him. Look at the doggo. Look at the... What is Michael wearing? I mean... And why won't it focus? Is it that grainy? Yeah, it is. It's that pixelated. What in the... I don't even know what he's wearing. But now we move into the trading cards. We've got Michael. And like I said, who did the makeup effects for Thriller? Oh, there it is, Rick Baker. Well, I should have saved that. We could have had some trivia fun. But the one thing we said, you look at Michael Jackson later on in his career, and he really, really went off the deep end in so many ways in the latter part of his career. But man, when he was in his prime, there were not too many musical acts on the planet that were better than Michael Jackson. And that is Je suis Napoleon. Oh, here we go. What famous horror star does the Thriller narration? Put it in the comments. Was it Vincent Price? Ha-ha! I do remember something. I remember a few things. Let's go. Shout out Vincent Price. What a legend he was. And the final card before I give a shout out, open up a pack, and then whatever that is. We've got Michael right there. Let's see. Who introduced Michael in his national television debut? Was it Johnny Carson? Diana Ross. Did not know that, actually. I did not know that. Now that, ladies and folks, is what we call sequined. These are going to be fun, and I do have another pack of that, for a future time, hopefully a long time, because we have to deal with that. Why is it in a wrapper? I don't know, we'll find out eventually. But before you do that, it is community shout-out time, and because it is football season, that's right, tonight, actually probably in about an hour or so, the inaugural Thursday night football of the year 2025 will be getting kicked off, and Lord knows, I'm sorry Cowboys fans, but Lord knows what the Eagles are going to do to the Cowboys. But that said, the fantasy football draft was recently, and the shout-out goes to the commish, and a great guy, I forgot to do that, Brian LCS, knocking at the door of 3,000 subs. Link to him will be down below along with all the other links. The commissioner of the Fantasy Football League that is going to be... Now mind you, I mentioned this before. I'm going to wait until I do the gum to ramble. But Brian is awesome. He has a bunch of books coming out. The Doctor right there, the Comic Book Community Awards, the CBCAs are out. All kinds of stuff going on. Check him out. And also on his monthly vlogs, you get to see the dogs. You get to see the sheebs. You don't need anything else in life. Link to Brian will be down below. Make sure to check him out, along with Joe, and I can't remember if Christina has a channel. But I'll link to John because Christina can see that. Now, before that, there's that. We are going for the Goldblum. The Goldblum, some actor, somebody, anybody, something would be nice. Either that or maybe a cool dinosaur. And then we're going to turn that around and we're going to, I don't even know. I got nothing. We've got our art card, and it is a leopard attacking a dinosaur, I believe. Contest of Claws by Christy Belanescu. I love the art cards in this. And in we go. We're looking for the dinosaur head right there and some sort of celebrity, most preferably the Goldblum. We've got the Hidden Cataract, a beautiful land, and then you discover. The discover is fun. You exile it, and it says discover 4. And basically you exile cards until you come to the first card that has a mana cost of 4 or less, and then you can play it without paying its mana cost. I've had some fun with that. Basking Capybara. That almost makes up for what we're about to ingest. The Basking Capybara. Staggering size, another capybara. But it's not labeled as a capybara, so you'll go behind the actual labeled capybara. The Poison Dart Frog. He's a cute little guy before he eats your soul. We've got the Nurturing Bristleback. Well, that's really pretty. That's really pretty. I like that. Ooh, I've always liked this card. We've got the Dynatomaton. I finally think I figured out how to pronounce it, too. An artifact dinosaur gnome creature with a 4/3 power. It's cool looking. I like it. We've got Defossilize. Return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. That makes perfect sense. Defossilize. The Scytheclaw Raptor. You think a dinosaur with armor would be absolutely terrifying. The Belligerent Yearling. Aren't they all, though? Aren't they all? We've got a dual-sided card. Let's see. Okay, it starts off, it's an artifact. It's Caslam Stone Tree, and that is beautiful. Craft with a cave, you pay 5 and a forest. Exile this artifact and some sort of cave, one of the land cards, either one you possess or one in your graveyard, and then it comes back as Caslam Strider, a 5/5 artifact golem. I like those. Those are cool. There's a lot of those, and some of them have some really cool powers. The Hulking Raptor, here's our rare. Ward 2, at the beginning of your pre-combat phase, add 2 forests. I don't like you. I've dealt with you. I don't like you. I've never used you, but I don't like you. But we did get a rare. Here's a foil, the Volatile Wanderglyph. I like the name. I like the name. And the final card. What in the world is this? Ooh, Oaken Brawler. I'm not 100% sure what set that's from. But, okay, so 2007, and we've got that. But I will find that out, and at some point while I'm chewing on whatever this is, I will have put up what the Oaken Brawler is from. So, yeah, here we go. We all know what it's time for. Hello. I'm sliding back. Hello, world. Oh, God, I hate the lights in my living room. I really do. Everything about my living room is just not conducive to good filming. That and there's me doing it, so. It's backwards. Maybe I'll have flipped it, I can't remember. No, this is one piece, so I'll try to flip it. We'll see what happens. But this is 1984 Gum from the Michael Jackson cards, from Joe Mansman, by the way, who, yeah, we love Joe. We really do love Joe. And this is entertainment. Barry, are you happy? Are you happy, Barry? Hopefully you are. Let's see what 41-year-old Gum, I'll throw that on the pile too, what 41-year-old Gum that has been sitting in a pack of some origin for 41 years looks like. But let's give it a listen first. Yeah, that's a good sign. All right, in we go for the peel. Here, I'll do it this way so we can all see it together. I'm a YouTuber now. Hey! Hey! Oh. 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 All right, not too bad. Not too terrible. Not too terrible. There was just a little bit of stickage. Oh, do you see this? Here's... riddle me this, physics people. It makes that plastic noise, yet... Ow! Should not have done that. Kids, if you're doing this, don't do what I just did. Home. My mind is... No, okay. Whoa! Whoa! Well, that is entirely new. No, it's fighting. This is not right. It's fighting to turn back into chewing gum. And it has. What manner of sorcery and or necromancy is this nonsense? And I figured out a better way to do this instead of just flipping it over. I'm going to do it like I do in the beer shows from now on. Oh! All right. No, I can't. Oh. Sorry, I can't. You know the worst part about it is... Actually, one of the worst parts about it is the fact that, one, it was trying to be gum and succeeded. It was the taste. No. I think I would have preferred. I think I would have preferred it if it was just that old taste. But it's not. It tastes like coconut. And I don't know how I feel about that, in all honesty. It legitimately, it's whoa, but it's like coconut, but it's like also mixed with some sort of milk product that's about 49 minutes from going off. It's like your body, like my brain knew, it's like, this doesn't taste horrible, but something's not right. And what's not right was in that. I had to get rid of that because there was no way I was going to swallow it because it turned back into legitimate chewing gum. That stuff is 41 years old. That should not be happening. Maybe it's whatever necromancy that the wrapping it up actually gives. But either way, that was horrifying, and I don't like it. Oh, yep, teeth are getting brushed after this. I mean, legitimately, that was one of the stranger things that has ever occurred in my life. And I'm not 100% sure how I feel about it. But, be that as it may, we have done another one. This has been a fun one. Oh, and the one thing I forgot to say about the football because I was too distracted by what was in my, by what I was tasting. Oh, the aftertaste. It's like that, it's like cream. I don't like it. All right, I'm going to finish this up so I can go brush my teeth. You know what? No, I'll just save the football rambling for another time because I really need to get out of here. This taste is starting to rebel against me. So, thank you, Joe, for the pack. This was quite the adventure, and definitely, tentatively looking forward to the other one. Link to Joe will be down below. Make sure to go check him out and say hello. Again, shout out to Christina. I'm glad I ate the gum so you didn't have to because that was, in a word, horrifying. And shout out to Brian LCS. Links to everybody will be down below. Thank you guys so much for joining. Yeah, I got nothing. Thank you to everybody over there. Thank you to everybody watching on the rewind. We will see you next time.